Hey, what's happening? Do you know anybody on Ozempic? Of course you do. Everybody's on Ozempic. Ozempic, Ozempic, Ozempic. How about those commercials? Taking from a one-hit wonder, screaming, singing the name Ozempic. It's a beautiful thing. But I ask you, where are we in the long term with these drugs? Where are we in the long term with these untested drugs? You cannot put these drugs through a trial period that quickly and send them out to the public and expect the public to consume them without terrible side effects. Some of these side effects we are yet to see. We are yet to see some of the worst side effects. I think that is coming down the pike. I hope not. I mean, I would say to myself, in a perfect world, I hope that these poor people, because everybody's on these drugs, that these poor people don't see darker days after taking these drugs for years on end. I hope the repercussions don't come and kick them right in the ass. I really hope it doesn't come. I'm not wishing that on anybody, but I have to say, boy, we want that quick fix. We want that little pill. We want this thing that would actually get us out of the actual trials and tribulations of actual real healthy weight loss. We want to omit all that kind of thing, and we want to just find our answer in a little pill. Well, that's America, and that's a shame, because fitness, weight loss, physicality, exercise is a beautiful thing. They're beautiful, beautiful things. And it takes dedication, it takes hard work, it takes a mindset, it takes a lot of things. It takes some willpower. Remember willpower? They tried to nix willpower at one time. They said, well, it's not willpower. I'm fat because I have a hormone problem. I'm fat because my thyroid's out of whack. I'm fat because of this and because of that. Frankly, it's a rare occasion that someone is suffering from obesity for those aforementioned reasons. A rare, rare occasion. Actually, it rarely exists. It's very simple, I know, because sometimes the science takes you there and the simplicity of the whole thing is lost because the science has gone so far afield of what actually is going on within the human body. What's going on within the human body, the reason why we're a fat country, is because we don't move, we sit in front of a computer, our diets suck, and we don't have the lifestyle where we used to, at one time, have to go out, do something manual, move around, bend, do all kinds of exercise, bounce, whatever you had to do to get your task done. We used to have to do it or starve. Now we can sit behind the confines of a computer and the keyboard, the phone, the smartphone, the sitting on the ass constantly. We have lost everything, and of course we resort to this wonder drug, Ozempic. But again, I question its efficiency. I question its long-term effects. I question the doctors. Oh my God, that is against everything. But I do. Hey doc, I question you. Why would you put your patient on these so quickly? It should be a rare occasion when you afford them this medicine. It shouldn't be an everyday thing. And by the way, how about these commercials? Oh, what is that? Oh, ho, ho, Ozempic. It's magic. They actually took, these guys sold out, whoever that band is, whoever had the rights to, it's magic. They sold out. They made a theme that's actually patterned after that one-hit wonder of the 70s, and they made it into Ozempic, that nice catchy tune, and everybody wants it. We're the only country that the commercials actually tell you, ask you, or say, or ask your doctor to prescribe Ozempic for you. The next time you visit your doctor, tell him, her, whoever it is, to prescribe Ozempic. Ask for Ozempic. I think America, if for some reason New Zealand comes to mind, America and New Zealand are the only countries that are allowed to push medicines and actually state within those those ads for the medicine to ask your doctor to prescribe Ozempic. I mean, this is out of whack. This is convoluted. This is terrible. Don't you agree? Oh, you do? Well, thanks so much. But as far as this thing goes, hey man, you put in more than you just take in the calories day after day after day, and you sit there and you don't do anything. You know how many people that are 40 years old can't even do this, can't do this, can't do this, can't do this, can't do anything, can't move? You have any idea? I mean, I'm 100 years old, and I'm as spry as I was when I was 25, but who cares about me? That's not what it's about. The only reason I could do that is because I've always kept going with the exercise. You know, first of all, to kind of give way your health to the doctor and assume that every malady, everything that's, I guess, every illness or every, everything bad that happens to you physically, you can immediately just run to the doctor and he can somehow fix it. In other words, if you gain the 20 pounds, you gain the 30 pounds, you gain the 100 pounds, you can go to the doctor, you can get the Ozempic, and case closed. Problem solved. That's not good. That's a terrible, terrible way of thinking. It's just not good. I mean, it's very easy. Again, I told you about the science. The science goes so far out there that when in reality, it's all about what you're taking in and what kind of energy are you expanding, are you moving. I rarely saw fat people, I rarely saw fat people in the 60s, the 70s, and part of the 80s. They got fatter and fatter as the 80s wore on. I rarely saw fat people back then. Back in grammar school, Paterson, New Jersey, we had one fat kid in my class. One fat kid, I won't say his name, I know his name, he's a great guy, nothing against him. He's still around, he's 65. Hey, he's going against protocol. He's still around. One fat guy in the 60s and the 70s. How come? Because we moved. Because in order to do something, you had to do it yourself and you had to move. You couldn't do it virtually on a keyboard. You actually had to move. That's the way it used to be. And again, nostalgia plays, I'm backing up, I'm hitting a weird spot here. Nostalgia plays a big role on this station, on this channel. Where am I? This channel plays a huge role. I go back to the good old days many times. I sound like one of those guys, get off my lawn kind of guy. But there are some things that we've gone, yes, some things we've progressed, I guess. If you want to call technology progression, I guess, advancement, I guess we progressed. I wouldn't necessarily call it progressing. That's not really the crux of the matter in my mind. But some things we've gone forward, I guess, but a lot of things we've gone backwards. The specimens, for lack of a better word, the specimens that you see walking the streets these days, you see everyone. Everyone is 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds overweight. Everyone's just slovenly. Everyone. Why? Why are they? They just, because there are basic principles that we don't adhere to anymore. Again, I'm on my high horse. I'm talking like I'm a preacher man, like I know everything. Believe me, I don't know everything, but I know one thing. I know how to keep my body relatively healthy and relatively fit. Relatively? and these drugs. There's a story about a guy that was hell-bent on getting this drug. He actually asked his doctor several times, and the doctor was willing to prescribe, but the insurance company would not cover it, and the drug is something like $600 a pop, some ridiculous thing, 700, 800, something like that, some outlandish thing by Big Pharma. And he said, I need that drug, I need that drug, I need that drug. He couldn't get that drug. He ran into somebody It's a friend of mine, ran into somebody that really got him on the right path to good health and exercise, the whole bit, good nutrition. And he said to himself, you know something, the best thing that ever happened to me was that crackpot insurance company turning me down to Ozempic, because I saw so many people go off Ozempic after taking it for maybe a year's time and blowing up to twice the size that they were before. Because you don't have to curtail your habits. You don't have to change your lifestyle. All you have to do is take a pill. There's something wrong with that picture. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I hope so. So before you take that pill, before you go the route that Oprah, I remember Oprah always heralded this, always hailed this pill like it was the God-saving. And she also says something about heavy people, about obese people. She said, you know, I blame myself my entire life for my obesity, and it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Enough with the PC nonsense. Yes, it was. You had no self-control. Yes, it was. It was your fault. Sitting on top of the world with your billions of dollars, it was your fault. That's why you were obese, Oprah. That's why whoever it is obese. I see these people now. They lose weight. They look terrible. Terrible. They're sunken features. Their eyes are drawn. Their body, they lose their muscle mass. You can't just lose weight, muscle mass and everything. You want to lose body fat. You don't want to lose overall mass. When you lose your muscle mass, you lose your shape, you lose everything. You lose your strength and stamina. Many things go downhill. Anyway, I'm done preaching. Oh, ho, ho, Ozempic! Such a sharp note. Ozempic, you know. It's magic, you know. Better believe it's not so. I never cared for the song anyway. I had the little record, the little 45 back in 1974, whenever it was. I had a little record. I don't know where I got it, but I cracked it. I didn't care for it. Anyway, hey, I enjoyed this. I hope you did too. Don't take me too seriously. Just one guy's opinion. You may have something to counter my argument against obesity. Well, you put it right down there and you let it fly, okay? Subscribe to the station, the channel. It's a channel. It's not a station, you goof. Channel. Subscribe to the channel. Do your due diligence. Like the video if you like the video. Go to the PayPal. Keep me afloat. That's really important for me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'd like to end with a song. Oh, I'll stop. Take it easy.